Yamra, I am fine editorial non shasi mamo. But World Cup in Idra, a lot of things happen. In the period of the World Cup, for that 1 month, in Africa we can relate it to AFCON. But generally and globally, the World Cup, a lot of things happen. And my foundation for the editorial today is premised on what happened in Saudi Arabia yesterday. What football can do. What football can do. There is nothing in this world I beat my achieve. Absolutely nothing in this world and beat me achieve what football can do. Minim, but in the context of what I'm saying, the minim how I mean describing about the orgasmic feeling. And Saudi Arabia, yasha videos in it. Saudi Arabia went gay. And Omar declared national holiday in nobody is working in Saudi Arabia. Free food, free meat, free ice cream. Qatar for promises say if they win, check free airtime for everybody in the country. Send they some more database. Okay. They will send you free airtime.
Because of the victory.
Because of the victory.
Wow.
You know, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and some countries or more Gulf. Okay. Qatar, for instance, I know say they have a minister for happiness.
Yeah.
Your friend Wood Rumi or Oba.
Okay.
And yet just a minister for cabinet. The Qatari, they have a minister for happiness. And the minister for happiness is part of the cabinet.
Wow.
If you understand the point. Okay. Cabinet means the most important group of ministers.
Yes.
So in Ghana, our ministers be part of the cabinet. Education, defense, interior.
Okay.
They are very important, you know. They are
sensitive ones, you know.
Yes. They are part of the cabinet.
Okay.
But in Qatar, the minister for happiness or a part of cabinet.
Wow.
Which means that they want the well-being of the people. Okay. Everybody in Qatar should be happy.
Okay.
How can they make them happy? They have gotten money already.
Yes.
They have infrastructure.
Yeah.
People don't understand, but this is the point. So they have appointed a minister and deputy minister for happiness.
Only that?
Yes. And that position is part of the 12-member cabinet.
Okay.
Or Hinenen for 3. And the ministry is important in Qatar.
Okay.
And the minister for happiness is part. I want to know water and sanitation and important because
yes.
So we are boa and I would do ya obeto atwene abonten sa no maje yobo. So we are minister for water and sanitation. It is the responsibility of the government to provide you water even though they are on the desert.
Yeah.
So in Zuoma wo fear anomaly. Okay. It is abnormal that you are home in Zuoma but your Joe it's scarce okay. Light mba or light doom to us 3 hours abnormal.
Okay.
In those countries, and it's a way minister for water, you are not supposed to be on cabinet.
Okay.
And yet that's important because the water should be flowing. And yet the minister for roads, the roads are there.
Already.
But are they here on Monday say if the people in the country are not happy upon all what you have done for them, we have failed.
Yes.
So they have appointed a minister for happiness.
Yes. Qatar.
Saudi Arabia, Qatar, in the Gulf.
Wow.
And even some European countries, they have it in a way.
Okay, okay.
So in England, the way they invest in the Premier League, when the COVID came in England, almost suspended the English Premier League, you know, people felt sick. The number of people who went to the hospital, statistics say increase here, blood pressure, diabetes. And when you go to England, Saturday, Sunday, the train station, the stadium, the drinking spots, the beer bomber.
Okay.
People want to get an escape, like they call it escapism. baby on benya akodi energy ama omo free omo problems.
Stress
na omo go mu no. Nti obi atwa ticket 1 year, seasonal ticket. Okay. He has to go to the stadium every weekend to see something for 90 minutes to take his attention from the stress and distress. Okay. Nti abrofo de nyame nhira omo. So they see say football has a way of making people get a good mood. Okay. And that good mood is able to sustain you for the entire week, especially when your team wins.
Exactly.
If the team wins, the whole week you are talking about it. Yeah. You are tweeting about it. So even if what the car or credit is in the UK, maybe you don't have money to buy something and now you have so much credit. Okay. But your team has won. Na blood pressure nessa say. Yeah. So in Europe and the developed world, the lifespan is around 80 years. Okay. It be 84 years. I just say the average person in that country obenyinia could do be 84 years. Okay. But over amaya countries omo ho kire omo na enye aduane nko a o.
Okay. System
51 years no wo. Stress and unya baby amfa. So football provides them an avenue to escape problems. Ebekwa kofa yare aba. So they don't joke. Okay. Germany, England,
France.
Croatia, France, these countries, they know what it takes. So France, they are not idiots. Say they will invest so much money. Yes. They will invest so much money in building academies to promote football so that every weekend Paris inquire more than 30 million people now. Paris, the most populated city in Europe. Okay. More than 30 million people. There are clubs there. But every weekends just so somebody doesn't feel agitated on Konto stadium, on pressure and free so. So they are not idiots that the French will invest those kind of money. Benji, per Macron picture na mami. Always the most important file I pe na minimum. Monfa Emmanuel Macron, papa na original table so stadium. Ne picture no. Put it on the screen for me. Okay. So they are not idiots that they will invest so much money in football. Yeah. So what Saudi Arabia did today, King Salman, no, he wants something to make the people happy. Of course. The football, they don't know how to play. They have gone to take Ave Renard. Okay. They are giving him more than 200,000. Apart, Saudi say, even normal people cry, they have free accommodation. Omakofa coach, omo money cars, omo money just life. And they can win against Bahrain, but enye kesibia. The holiday na wamano. Among four in Saudi Arabia, they are going to enjoy this. Maybe some of them, Ombeka say, if we die today, we like it. Yes. Or here when they say, we achieve the ope because we are making them mind for heart.
Just for that particular game.
So they have a minister for happiness. And no idea they see and minister no achieving the aim. Okay. To make people happy for 1 year. So Argentina victory no. the Saudi Arabians you know. Now those in Qatar, any those omo ni Qatar no, omo nyina happy. Yeah. Say he just pick a phone. No, I can't show. Say Minister of Interior, tell them tomorrow nobody should go to work. Banks in media, they should close everything. More ice cream will be about more fancho more free. I can be a baby out. They want something to make them happy. They are not getting. And Omanya victory.
Football.
Yes, because if you create a ministry for defense, it means that your country you want to defend it. Okay. So if you create a ministry for happiness, it means that you want to make people happy. Yes. You are not getting. Among for more apart from they are eating and they are not getting anything. But some victory now, they did not sleep. The whole of last night, Saudi Arabia did not sleep. The whole of last night, up till now, and today they are not going to work. They don't drink alcohol.
No.
So. And never Bema Europe before any ageno, or Munyabi. And General Mampenny say it is holiday for all of you. Qatar for they want some. They want one victory at the World Cup. And if they get it, they have invested over 3 billion. Yeah. 3 billion. Hosting the World Cup.
Okay.
Ghana so you call IMF akope 1.5 billion say abeye o mine nyina. World Cup no. So the thing that football brings, enya Ghana nko, this woman, the Croatia president Gabo.
Okay.
Last edition of the World Cup
In Russia,
Obawe. She went to the dressing room when the players were naked. One realized it. Some of them were naked. She didn't even realize.
because she was.
Croatia is a country of just small country, but the excitement they created for them.
Okay.
Football. When you are here, you don't see because come the amount for your ball no more. But these people have solved all their basic problems.
Yeah.
And now they want people to be happy. And for French president and they say, oh, Emmanuel Macron, what should regional table so stadium or Mampany football because sana jono wa achieve anema for the honene mining na. This is a crucial president. Mampany no mucha picture baby ojina. She doesn't even realize this is the president of the country. She entered the dressing room when the players were naked. And was it the football yema omo in 2018 no, it has rebranded the country. Omo economic policy bia ntumi anye except football. Omo pay way to sell Croatia. Economic policies omo brainstorming omo ntumi football and a change sa perception of Croatia. Emma omo into achieve the aim through football.
As a president.
And that's why Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, he was not an idiot.
Okay.
He was one sports minister. That time Ghana under colonialism.
Okay.
Yate who are yaba independent. Now still people don't trust that Africans can do anything. And we use football as a tool. And Kwame Nkrumah use football as a tool, no? Or say on say sports minister.
Okay.
So anything sports report directly to him. That is how important. To a commissioner of sports, the only minister.
Okay.
So you report directly to his office.
Wow.
And or the Ghana team they call Russia, or they call UK, or they call. That is where Okwa no akoshe.
Okay.
Ghana J AFCON. Yes, na nkrofo na yeso mo blacks or money nyasa, so money bobo. So or the year 2.
Okay.
That is what these people are doing. And Nkrumah was doing it way back.
Yeah.
50 years ago. No, you see football as a political tool.
Wow.
This is what football does in the World Cup era.
Yeah.
Some countries are using football to fight battles, and there was a war in La Côte d'Ivoire. And I don't know why my pictures. There was a war in La Côte d'Ivoire in 2005.
Okay.
The northern sector and southern sector. And when they qualified for their first World Cup, the war was now man for war front between south and north.
Okay.
And it took Didier Drogba. I think they were in Sudan. I don't know. I watched that. This was it. It took Didier Drogba. They won this game in Sudan. And he picked the microphone. Dana omo that last qualify. No, not Egypt. So na Cameroon no.
Okay.
And Egypt eko holdi Cameroon wo homa. Pierre wo me say penalty no. And we mo share 3-1 was Sudan qualify. Okay. The people who were fighting have stopped to watch the football. When they finish, they will go and continue. He picked the microphone and spoke to the entire country because that was the only way that everybody would be watching.
Yeah. Because it was football.
Football. Okay, so oh yeah, a glow, no be an air.
Press conference.
Oh yeah, festival. But then Didier Drogba, let me finish it. Didier Drogba picked the microphone and Okasache entire nation said they should drop their tools. They have been fighting for 4 years and they dropped their tools. That was the end of the war.
After that single game.
So he was awarded a prize for that speech, you know.
Okay.
They did not celebrate. He spoke to the football brings it. Ghana you be kan your budget. Achana. I won't try a namu okruma. But minim se bebre nkai say be kan budget. Uni me da ye pass e-levy.
Yeah. You call Abuja no.
Dana ye share Nigeria you qualify for World Cup.
And
Dana no mo pass e-levy obi ankasa.
Because you qualify.
There is nothing that can control the emotions of people in a country like Ghana than football. And that is what Saudi Arabia for the year, like Cote d'Ivoire for the year. So, Emmanuel Macron, the World Cup in France, president in our regional table, so no. When they scored the goal, none of you
On campus, a president.
and 22-year-old boys, 19-year-old players, oni omu seli odiagro. Obi ani ho a wo benya mampanyi. Menya sure say akode betimi abo show 1 month.
No.
Na obi a ko show no dizi because enyom kro na obeden obebo. Yeah. Therefore, main downplay music.
Okay.
It's also a very strong area.
Sure.
But sports no niam na no. Anytime be something different.
Yeah.
So, meaning why the people elsewhere invest so much just to get enjoyment for their people. Okay. Because they know say one day victory. That's why you say USA, no. Ghanaians in the USA, they got respect. One my friend be there be catch say US for 300 million people. That time not Ghana, you are around 25 million population. Okay. US for will be beer we are say they can bang Ghana in 10 seconds.
Yes.
Now baby I nyina US for machines or more share say udi kwase asem bia ombeba be say kro ni nyina. US can do anything in this world that Ghana ain't to me yet. They have everything that Ghana cannot have. Yeah. And they can pick Ghana like this, go and wash it in their country and break it back. They have everything. Yeah. They can change Ghanaians' destiny, but in football, yes, when everybody is watching, so there is no war in the world again. The only war to test the superiority of countries is through sports. Yeah. Now, on my beat is Ghana. Now, we say US of 300 million population. Now, I see almost I say, what is this country? What do they have? Because one state is mining. So why can't we have people who have the capacity enough? Okay. Because so the betima buomo, agri betima buomo, water and sanitation betima buomo, bibia ni ha omo ye cheye. Ade na ball nko ade omutumi sheye abra nipa billions ehwe. The world's population you say I hate say 8 billion.
Yes.
They say world population 8 billion last week. 8 billion work up be 5 billion. Omo nhwe be a prison for omo need TV, omo abodam, omo nyina aka population. What I say? Nipa bebre o nhwe bia na oye bibi. Yemfa 2 billion at 5 billion of the world. There is nothing. BBC say England versus Iran. No? Nipa 8 million and is streaming at once. Nothing in 24 hours in England. Their history. Nothing has been streamed like that. Your first game, your final. Yeah. And if you want to send something through any medium, it is through sports. Yeah. So you see what the Qataris, the Saudi Arabians, the Europeans they are doing. You know, they are using sports. But yeah, funny say recreation.
Yes, and grow and no pay nothing.
And then, who say champion striker, Bau, Doc
Bau.
Oh, sir, Dr. Baumia na use skills of you know. Say obuofu o mai mu ha o. Say economy ni nye o. Obi ahu we ya na ye ne den. Anything because it's football. Obi obekwa akodi na tem kra na ye share, obekwa akofa picture we have celebrate.
Yes.
Anti-politicians they know.
Omo ya aware.
They know what. Yeah. And the good thing is that the sports even brings money. A economic tool. So why don't they do it? I just say China, Europeans they omo plan it too. They plan it ahead. They plan. But yet they are not just be a 3 months. Now for your budget, you can't do that. Infrastructure. And we don't care. Invest money in this thing to change your own country. Croatia, they have been developing policies, economic policies, to sell their country for more than 30 years. Yeah. What football did for them in 2018 in 1 month? And I'm in America, the president, the president of Croatia, if you read this story, President Grabar, or see the football is rebranding the country. And when you read the story, it tells you the near more but then they went to see the indicators after the World Cup and see what they wanted to achieve. You know, football has done it for them. And Tokwa Ebesi was Saudi Arabia, Swati, and Ghana ha cry a bobo. Now only you on Tokwa. When you beba honsono hagino.
Yes. Unified.
Put me far from circle now call doko soloku ansa na obehu se wa bre na abo 1 am now sa na mfomo ba dam but it makes you mad. So this thing is something that could have taken a lot of stress off people. Ebema manfo ani age so in the 70s and 80s na no mani age no football every weekend Accra Sports Stadium is full. Minim say Prince Tego Chastela Audis, you know, when you travel to other countries and they see footballers, I say they want to die.
Yeah, they are small gods.
Because you are taking pressure. We say go mana. What in akoma ya there so man 5 years more. Because onye aduane di, onye nsuo num, ye num ne light, 11 ni ho, ekwan no so ye. Nti nyema basa ni ho. Nti the opia ne say na ni beje. Ne mampanyi kura ti minister for happiness ama no say kokrom na hwese obi a esre Ghana hazi minister of happiness no kwa be na ko mu na because obi a esofa nti obi dia ne say go to the town center, make sure people are laughing, people are smiling, people are happy, or maybe they don't know
just that.
But Ghana trotrom na nzen 50 pesos no obi 80 obi because when he ebetimi age ana ejina de wadi ana say de way dey they show bottom so this morning I am making an appeal based on this. Say your leaders, if you know all these things, and yet America, if you know all this, and then a momwa eba investment and massa adie wim. Nanka yen to me because mampanyi say Ghana share Saudi Arabia. Oko pe loan crowd ho musro. At least unim bibi e.
Yeah.
Say Ghana to me share team bi o work up. Oko pe loan crowd. Eno crowd boa ma initiate conversation.
Yeah. You start with
but yeah, basa, which is no good. So what football does, I'm talking about war, economy, happiness. And I cannot say Brazil. This is one of the poorest communities in Brazil. But they do World Cup, you see.
Wow.
They will do this. Oma start it. Omo be painti kroni na, and the street na banya ye no here. Obi to paint Brazil. Omu, this is the cover na was no, and this is a street now monam so no. Omu painti all the streets. Obi so dia odi ya when ni agye no. It's only for football 1 month. Ghana yepe, but she parks I ball also. That is where it starts. Politicians, this is where it starts. How we treat our legends. How we treat them. Referees, players, grassroots, parks. Salis Abdul Samed video no fanto so na Yemra studio. Salis Abdul Samed ne voice no mo bompa ya mana no. I'm just looking at the background. Baby ana obobo. Odi akọ abrechi. Ewo Madina. Na hwe nkra na oni omo ho no. You can see the desire.
Yeah.
Omo gina we bi kra bi nimbo obo boy no.
Yes.
But Shepaka omo also.
Aquaria super.
Madina, this is Accra.
Yeah. The capital.
How to train more of these guys and sell them. If you are say we mu nyina ye betima aton omo te say dey ton good footballers we mu nyina na katafo no omo san omo ni bobo
kra
na Ghana ni ba ko na be ball shot ma omo
the only shot in the game
Ghana ni omo pe we mu bi unya akoko funu a unya sreba omo pe we mu bi na omo de omo akọ omo manum na omo ana yenso ye pay infrastructure na omo ne yeso dey policy we ti unya akoko funu a onye dey we omo gina ho nyina millions of
yeah.
But say be ya obenya visa akwa. Why do they have to travel abroad and sign your policy? Abra e betima ye wo ha. Anya sika from. Yes. So you odwen ye ho a onti ase. If we are not able to use football, na ye twen ya ma World Cup ni do ansan ya yi styles there. Faso bia ni so. 1 month and ebi more prepare for 4 years for the World Cup. Because they know the economic impact, social impact. Any benefits. They know Saudi Arabia for Mokofa coach in a chat. Omo facilities. 2018, 2019. 3-4 years no Mokofa coach no. No abiodi omutima Argentina the strategy they call they say counter and oma boa man afa
Yes.
and ra achieve results holiday anope omo nko adwuma mo dampam omo hwe na yeso ye wo ha you understand so mo be ya niam na mon try na mon to mo man ye World Cup period no nko a investment in sports Dr. Baumia I know say we are economists so you know all this ya jilo na amampa nyimfo ne ministers ya mamuni monfa bi nko form na monfa moa se World Cup ni hia ye say ni AFCON dia ade na ye invest in because you have comparative advantage.
Yeah.
We have to try as much as possible to invest. Yes, ana ye my NJ 1 week 2 weeks boy. Mo Mike me penyin for ne mame na yenko. Benji, mame nti won kana me hu de ekoso. Se bibia de dana kwamu a. Da bi Embra studio ne ya ne team no nkasa. Ebra so say ye starting na ye analysis on the games ekoso no. Ye dan ho aba na ye ne team no aba be wie the last stretch of the show.